Hi guys, today I'm going to be harvesting a few vegetables and we also might do a little bit of a garden tour. I'm hearing some thunder in the distance, so we might be getting a storm here pretty soon, so I'll try to get in as much as I can into this video. And it is zucchini season around here. The first thing I'm going to be harvesting today is some zucchini. This variety that I'm growing this year is Cash Flow Summer Squash. I'm growing 3 varieties of cucumbers this year. One is Parisian Gherkin, another one is homemade pickles, and I can't remember the last variety. But anyway, this is going to be my first pickle of the, this is going to be my first cucumber of the year. I'm not sure which variety this one is, but I'm really excited to eat my first cucumber from the garden this year. I have never had very good luck growing peppers in the ground, and that's why I usually grow most of my peppers in containers. But this year, my in-ground peppers are doing so well. I can't believe how well they're doing. The only thing that I did different this year is when I planted my peppers in the ground, I mixed in a whole bunch of peat moss into my clay soil, and it really loosened up the soil a lot, and I'm guessing that peppers prefer a looser soil over a clay soil. There's even this humongous bell pepper. I have never grown a pepper this big, never. I'm so excited about this. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that I love Jimmy Nardello peppers. They are more productive this year than they have ever been before. These are Sugar Rush peach peppers. I feel like I've been waiting a really long time for these to turn a peach color. That's what they look like in the catalog. So if you've grown this variety before, let me know. Do these ever really turn peach? These scraggly looking plants are Tail Radishes, and you know what, you guys, I love these. Look at this. So instead of being a radish that produces a big root, this one instead produces these edible pods, and they are really good. They have a nice radishy flavor. To me, they taste like a cross between a cabbage and a radish, strangely enough. But you can grow them in the heat of summer. Next time I grow them, I'm going to give them some kind of support because they do get a lot taller than I thought they would, and they flop over a bit. But I really love these. They're super productive. Look at all these. I'm definitely going to grow these again. I might go ahead and start a fall planting of these really soon. A whole bunch of my rattlesnake beans are ready to harvest, and I'm going to pick a bunch of these. They're so pretty. I really like this variety. It seems like it's always one of the very first pole bean varieties to produce beans. I have 4 or 5 different bean varieties growing this year, and the rattlesnake beans are the only ones that are ready to pick. So far, of all the bean growing that I've done, they are my favorite variety. I'm trying to think of the other varieties I'm growing. One is Lazy Wife Greasy Bean. I'm growing a variety of bean called Flamingo. I'm also growing a bean called Red Eye Fall. And I think there's one more bean variety, but I can't think of it right now. I'll have to go back and look at my notes. The watermelons are doing okay. I've had a couple problems here and there. Like a lot of you, we had a really wet and cooler than normal spring this year. I'm not going to show you guys all of my watermelons in this video because I'm going to make a separate tour video just for my melons. But I will show you guys just one of the watermelons for now. You can see the rest in my watermelon and cantaloupe tour video that I make coming out really soon. This one here, I think, is a Jubilee. It's looking pretty good. It's a little behind what it would normally be at this point in time, but it is what it is, and we can't control the weather. The tomatoes are doing okay. I'm really surprised that they haven't had more fungal disease than they have had this year so far, considering all the wet weather we had in June. This has been a really good year in my garden for volunteer plants. I have several volunteer tomato plants growing. Some of them are in my garden and some of them are not in my garden. This one just happened to pop up in the perfect spot, so I staked it up. And I have no idea what it is yet. It is definitely behind my other plants and not as far along. There's no tomatoes, but there are flowers growing on the plant, so I am excited to see what variety this tomato plant is going to end up being. These are the Uluru Otra dwarf tomatoes that I have grown on my deck, and they are the only tomatoes so far that I have that are close to ripe. Look at the color on these. They're a very interesting color. I think they're supposed to be an orange and with a little hint of green, so I'm not sure how to tell when these are ripe, but I'll have to look it up online. These are my cowpeas. I've never grown cowpeas before, so I put these stakes in because I'm not sure if these plants need staked or not. But you guys can let me know how tall these plants get because I really have no idea. I don't think we're going to be getting that thunderstorm after all, but I'm going to end the video here. I have more going on. I will post some odds and ends of things at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.